Welcome back, Clark Schmidt. Thank you, Aaron Judge. And kudos to the CNC boys, Cruz and Cody, for closing it out in the ninth. Sweep, sweep, sweep. Swept the Kansas City Royals. That's a good sweep. That's a good one. For good team. And the Yankees played some good baseball here. So I'm happy for the Yankees. I'm very, very happy. Well, box score this. Clark Schmidt back 5 2/3, 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, and 73 pitches. It looked pretty good today. So Mark Leiter Jr. came in inning and a third with 2 strikeouts, and Fernando Cruz came in through 2 innings, 1 hit, 2 strikeouts. So he's got a 2.79 ERA since he's come here in the Trevino trade. So shout out to everybody in the chat, by the way. Shout out to all these. Smack those like buttons, gang, if you don't mind. Paul Goldschmidt was 1 for 3. Cody Bellinger 1 for 4 with the game-winning catch there, diving catch. Aaron Judge 3 for 3. Dude's batting .409. Jazz Chisholm 1 for 2. Anthony Volpe 1 for 4. Wells is 0 for 4. Grisham's 0 for 4. Dominguez 0 for 3. Oswald Peraza was 1 for 4. And that was pretty much the box score. But again, the Yankees won. Now they head to Tampa, to Steinbrenner Field, to face the Tampa Bay Rays. So, yeah, Judge batting over 400. And the Yankees collectively have an on-base percentage of like 340 something as a team. So they're doing it. And it's crazy because in quite a few games this year that they've lost, they had more hits than the team that beat them, which is crazy. So, do I think? No, I don't think they can move Ben Rice to third base. I don't. I know a lot of people talking that and talking about it, but I don't see that. I don't see that happening. Now I don't know what they're going to do when Stanley comes back. We have to figure that out. But hopefully Rice plays well enough to make it very, very hard. So Sunday, I'm not sure yet, Rob. What will be today? Wednesday. Might have Rodon, or I don't know, or Cookie. I'm not sure. Sunday. Yeah, they're not exactly. They're not only scoring on the long ball; they're putting the ball in play, right? Driving in runs, singles, doubles. So, yeah, he's not a good defender anymore. That's a complete position change. He's not a third baseman like that. So, and besides, I mean, with George Lombard likely being third baseman soon, why would they get him a third base now, then move him away from it in a year? Doesn't make any sense. So we got 4 LV. Yeah, we have 4 against the Tampa Bay Rays in Steinbrenner Field. Clutch double for Volpe, clutch double for Bellinger too. So, and a clutch home run for Judge to put them up 4-3. That's the best hitter on the planet right there, baby. And he's with us. He's with us. Shout out to all these: Sean Brownie, LV, Rob, Consiglietti, Spanky. What's up, Spanky? Yeah, people. I don't know why people keep talking about Juan Soto. Like, who cares? Like, he's over there. People keep asking him. He's going to keep answering the questions. It's not like he's volunteering his information. Like, he went there for the money. That's obvious. Of course, he was going to say whatever he needed to say to please the Met fan base and please the owner, the Met, and the player. Yeah, why would he not? So, should Yankees consider adding? They're going to be getting a few back, Manuel. So, Johnny Loizaga is coming back soon, and Tyler Matzek's coming back soon. They have a couple reinforcements coming back. So, yeah, I'm not. Soto's regretting. He's not saying that. He's complimenting, the Yankees, and it's a different game now. But again, like the Mets have Pete Alonso was and Judge made it clear. Pete Alonso was a phenomenal hitter. Okay, and he's got Francisco Lindor on the other side of him too. So like, he's going to be fine on Soto. I don't think Lombard comes on. I mean, he might get a late season call up, but I don't think he's going to be the starting third baseman in 2026. Yeah. No. Oh, Salvi. Yeah, thankfully they got him on double play, man. He suffers from SBS, which is Steve Alboni syndrome. He can't run. He can't run. So, you know, Ken, what do you know, my man? Now it's time to win the series against the Tampa Bay Rays to put some distance on some of our American League opponents, right? Do I think the Mega slow down head in a second? I don't know, but I mean, it was close, but he was out. So yeah, people keep talking about Juan Soto. I mean, like the Yankees are clearly in Met fans' heads, and Juan Soto's still in Yankee fans' heads. So, like, for what? Let him go over there and do his thing. If he opts out in 2029, then he opts out. But that's who knows if he'll do that. No idea. Why can't Boone have somebody warming up in the ninth? He didn't need one. No, he didn't need one. So around the horn right now, the Giants are beating the Phillies 11-4. The A's are beating the White Sox 3-1. In the seventh, the Giants and the Phillies are in the ninth. A's, White Sox in the seventh. The Rangers are up 3-1 on the Angels in the sixth. The Red Sox beat the Rays 1-0. The Mariners beat the Reds 5-3. The Pirates beat the Nationals 6-1. Did what's his name pitch tonight? No, Bailey Falter pitched. Okay. Who else? The Diamondbacks beat the Marlins. They're 11-7, by the way. Beat the Marlins 6-2. The Orioles beat the Guardians 9-1. Padres beat the Cubs 4-2. The Padres are 15-4, by the way. The Cardinals beat the Astros 4-1. The Brewers beat the Tigers 5-1. Twins beat the Mets 4-3. And the Blue Jays beat the Braves 3-1. And the Dodgers play the Rockies tonight. The 3-14 Rockies versus the 13-6 Dodgers. So that one's going to be German Marquez versus Bobby Miller. So that's around the horn right now, baseball. Yeah, it's a more balanced team without Soto. Like the Mets, they paid that much for Soto and they didn't really invest anymore much else in offense. And that's what happens when you pay somebody that much money. That's what happens. I do think Lombard gets moved up to Double A. I do, and I think Spencer Jones gets moved up to Triple A. So, yeah, the media, and it's like people peddle this crap on Twitter too. Like, I don't like. He's a Mets. Let him be with the Mets. That's it. Like, you know, it's almost people like people might as well just say, who needs facts when you have talking points and narratives all day? Like, people are just not interested in reality and facts. They rather have talking points and narratives. Like, it's just enough. Enough. Yeah, I watched the game, Italian Stallion, and he got the save, a 2-inning save. So what's your point? What's your point? Mm. If Spencer Jones goes up to AAA and he performs well, I could see him getting a September call up. I can. Yeah. That I can see. Yeah. By the way, anybody has that's hitting that thumbs up, that like button. Let's try to get to 100 likes. It's really appreciated as always. So, I haven't checked my emails in days, Rock Up, but I will. I'm like working around the clock right now. So I'm swamped. I'm going to bed at like 1 o'clock in the morning every night. I'm getting up at 6. And I'll be out in the field again tomorrow all day. I will get to a Rock Up, I promise you. Spencer Jones is 25. Actually, maybe 20. He might be 24. He might not have turned 25 yet. No. Yeah. Schmidt's a gamer. Schmidt's a gamer. Yeah. Get Tucker instead of who? Nathaniel. Tucker instead of who? Yeah, I think the Yankees are going to be okay in this division. I think they're going to be fine. But the division's going to be tough. Why, Nathaniel? Yeah, I gave an update earlier on Luis Hill. They pushed back his I got you, Rock Up. They pushed back his um he was going to start throwing like in a day or two. They pushed it back for 10 days because they want to see a little bit more recovery in the lat. So just to be on the safe side, which is fine. I wouldn't expect them on a mound in the Bronx back until probably mid-June anyway. So better do it now than later. Better be baby him now than a risk long-term injury. So yeah, the Royals are tough. Let's see something here. Let's see something here. Mm, okay. Mhm. All right. Jones's OPS right now is higher than his career OPS, which is good. So, off to a decent start. Where is the? Okay, he's just a few more strikeouts than Kyle Tucker does. But Tucker's also going to cost $500 million. Yeah, this would be the first time that the the Rays sell out a stadium as a home team in probably forever. So I think Judge is underappreciated. Yeah, Spencer Strider. He's legit too, Stephen B. He's legit. LaGrange and then Ben Hess today went like 5 innings and he had 9 strikeouts and 2 hits. So he's legit too. Ben Hess, LaGrange, and Bryce Cunningham are 3 very, very high level guys to keep your eyes out for in the Yankees farm. Cards is in place. What's good, Cards? Yeah. Judge is definitely underappreciated. So because there's so much hype surrounding Shohei Ohtani. You know, yeah, but they're both great. So I just appreciate both of them. Yeah. I got that right. So he's going to sell 11,000, 35,000. Yeah, and they're a fraction of the price too. Tucker's barely striking out. He has 12 strikeouts. Jones has 17. Okay, you might want to try fact checking, Nathaniel. He only has 5 less than Jones does. Yep. George Brett. George Brett, man. Oh, I used to love George Brett. we got yeah, Rocco. We have some good. The Yankees drafted well with their pitchers in the last 2 drafts. They did heavy drafting the pitchers, so which is good. Which is good. The next layer of pitchers. But some of these guys are high end guys, like especially Ben Hess and Bryce Cunningham, because they're both from the SEC last year, Arkansas and Vanderbilt, and they're big, 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 big right-handed pitchers with big arms, big arms. So I could see both those guys moving up to the system relatively quickly. That I can see. And that's too early to compare. And then you would know that he only has 5 more strikeouts than Kyle Tucker, Nathaniel, right? If you said you fact checked. Well, Hank obviously right now, best man, but your Judge is Hank's never had a 60 home run season. I don't think he's ever had a 50 home run season. And Judge has had 3 of them already. So in a short period of time, but I mean, unfortunately for Judge, he started his career late. So, but I can see him getting, hello Tiffany, how are you? I could see him getting 500 home runs, maybe even more than that. Obviously, Hank Aaron was a gifted, special player, but I love the fact that they're both right-handed too. So, excuse me, Alabama. Yeah, doing well, Tiffany, doing well. Judge will definitely get 500 plus. He'll definitely get 500 plus. Oh yeah, but yeah, Henry Aaron was probably the greatest right-handed hitter of all time. There's no doubt about it. JT, JT Davis too, right? What's that, Tiffany? About Aaron? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he was special. Aaron was special. Probably does. He probably has enough time to get to 600. I'd like to see that. I'd like to see Stanton get to 500. Yeah. He wasn't going to go past the first round, Ruck up, but there's no way. His arm is too big to go past the first round. But he's lighting people up right now in his first year in pro ball. Yeah. So I like what I see. He's got a good fastball off speed pitch combo, so I like it. Stanton's going to travel with the team to Tampa, and he's been hitting off the tee and some other things too. So don't be surprised if him and Hill are both back in June. Now, and I'm just speaking like conservatively estimating. I would probably say June, Keith, unless something miraculous happens that prevents that from being the reality. So Cunningham is a Vanderbilt boy. So is Spencer Jones. Yep. SEC boys. Yep. Yeah, but there's no official timetable. But we're getting encouraging reports on him, which is good. So I'll take that. Yeah, Billy Martin was too much, man. There was no shortage of drama when Billy Martin was here. Yeah. Yeah. That Pine Tar home run, man. Oh, I remember that. Zeno from Miami. Yeah, I mean, they've drafted some good pitching, Rock up in the last 2 drafts. Quite a few good pitchers. So, we need guys like Lagrange to continue to progress. We need guys like Henry Lane to get healthy because he can't stay healthy. So, Danny Hurley. Nah, I don't know. The next injured player, I'm gonna guess Tyler Matzek probably. That's my guess. Probably Matzek. Yeah, Warren. Yeah, I mean, Warren could be pitching Sunday too. So, who would I remove from the Yankees' top 5 list once Aaron? It's hard to remove. I mean, the top 5: Ruth, Gehrig, Mantle, Yogi Berra, probably DiMaggio. That's a hard list to penetrate. Very hard list to penetrate. So I'd probably make a top 7 something like that. I mean, he's definitely in the top 10. That's a tough one. Yeah, Henry Lane's got this Randy Johnson as tall, lefty, lanky, who's got good stuff, but he just can't put it together, healthy, and stay healthy. So I wish that changes. So yeah, Garrett Ruth is definitely one too. Um, I don't know if I would move about Yogi, honestly. It's a tough one. That's a tough one. Dom Smith, oh, that's a good question too. I don't know, Tiffany. He's playing in AAA right now. He re-signed with the Yankees, so yeah. Yeah, Boone is just feisty. He stands up for his players. It's one of the reasons the players love him. And he gets thrown out of games. That's you know good. Right, right cards. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, in order to surpass Yogi, Judge is going to have to get to way over 500. So Yogi's got 10 rings. 10. Yeah. Tampa's got some really good prospects. Really good prospects, and so does Boston. Like, there's some uh, very good American League East prospects. So, mhm. And this Clark who Tiffany? Yeah, Yogi was that dude was OG. He was big time OG. It's a tough, yeah. I mean, that's a it's a tough list to penetrate. I mean, they have such rich history. It's got to be a top 10. I feel like. So people, I don't know. People are continuing to talk about the torpedo bats like it's crazy. Mickey, I don't know about that mess, man. I don't know about that. Yeah, Mickey Mantle's in my top five. Yeah, that's probably the greatest switch hitter. Yeah, Clark Schmidt pitched today, Tiffany. Greatest switch hitter ever. And he's got immense power. He was fast and like, yeah. I wish he took better care of himself. I really do. I really, really do. He's overrated as right, CD cars. Yeah, Yankees have a boatload of Hall of Famers, and the only unanimous Hall of Famer in history. So you're right. It is. It is hard to make a top 10. And it would be Ruth Gehrig. Let's see, Ruth Gehrig, DiMaggio, Barra, Mantle, um, Mo, Jeter, um, Don Mattingly. Would be 8. Um, um, the other 2 is I think it's open. Jonathan just sent the stand here. What do we got? Yeah, so this at this time last year in 2024, he was hitting 182. He's hitting 409 now. He had 3 home runs last year. He's got 7 now. He had 9 ribbies. He has 21 now. Runs 7. Now he's got 20. His OPS last year was 731, and it's now 1322. Just a comparison. Thank you, Jonathan, for this. Talk about a nice start. Talk about a nice start. Whitey Ford, I would also on our. I mean, then if you got Ford and Guidry too. It's like how do you. And those guys are lifetime Yankees. It's like, oh my god. Huh. Yeah, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. But I mean, this is a good list. And this is why it's there's such a special franchise. Really, that's why it's such a special franchise. No, but I think the bigger conversation, instead of the Judge Soto, is how Reggie Jackson's doppelganger is Trent Grisham. They look almost identical with the mustache and the half afros. Yeah. And there's another guy that looks like them. Can anybody think about who? This I want to see if anybody get this. Hmm. Hmm. Let's see if anybody can get this. It's kind of a half fro. The first letter hint, it starts with B, ends with A. If anybody gets this, I'd be impressed. Hmm. Yeah, Cruz did save the bullpen there, by the way. Exactly. The question is, I said a two-part question. Can anybody notice that Reggie Jackson's doppelganger is Trent Grisham? But there's a third guy that looks like these two. Chuck Knobloch is close, Yeah. It's a movie. One of my like a movie star. Oh, yeah. Huh? Consigliere, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you, my friend. That's the Prime Minister of Texas right there. Difference between Grisham can run and catch. Well, this is true too. This is a good point. This is a very good point. But this one right here, okay? Bobby Abreu's close too. Anybody? This man. Blackula. Black Dracula. That's Trent Grisham. Reggie Jackson right there, baby. Oh, yeah. Almost Billy D. Williams. Except Billy D. Williams had that white dude hair. Let's get this. It was weird. But exactly, mess man. Oh my gosh. Bernie Allen. Billy D. Williams. Yeah. Billy D might be a option. If you let Reggie and Grisham grow out their brows, man, it's Black Yellow all day. All day. Carl Weathers. Apollo Creed, baby. With the stash, too. May he rest in peace, man. Brad Arnsberg. Oh, God. No. Oh, my God. Well, this is a close one, too. Brad Arnsberg. This got some Trent Grisham and Reggie Jackson in right there, too. This is true, too. That's a good one you've seen. Hmm. I don't know, man. Blackula's a legend. A straight up legend. I love Blackula. It's great. Mama Waldy. Now you know what I'm talking about, Brother Bill. Right? Mama Waldy's. Now you got Blackula. And see? Somebody got the gist of it. Mama Waldy. That's right. So John Amos. Oh God. Oh my gosh. So that's our moment of laughter for the night. Billy Martin. Billy Martin had the stash. Yeah, I mean, he was about 106 pounds, but he had that stash too. Billy rocked it. Billy definitely rocked it. Yeah. But the point of the night right here, because this is true. Grisham can run and catch. Reggie couldn't. This is so true. Grisham's super elite with the glove. Bellinger with ice in his veins right there. Yep. 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 Yeah, I mean Jackson like Mr. October, and then we actually have Mr. November with Derek Jeter. But like we need him to become Mr. October now. Aaron Judge. Yeah. Val Kilmer too. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. Huh. Bellinger does look kind of high. Looks like he's popping, smoking a doobie before the game. He's just like, yeah, man. Yeah. So he does. Christian Mark's like, yeah, man. Right? Lando Cross. Oh, good lord. It's in the Big Daddy Kane dropped Blackula. Big Daddy Kane also dropped Jason Friday the 13th. I'm gonna play Jason. Remember that? Ain't no half stepping. Mm-hmm. Kane was lyrical god. Him and Rakim. Lyrical gods. Two of the best ever. Palvis is here. Bellinger is saying to me, how come, yeah. And he laid down there with his arms up at the end. He's like, I can't believe I got that ball, man. You gave me dog. You know, yeah, man. No. If Bellinger hits on, it's true too. Oh, Jaws from the Bond movies. Oh yeah, is that Jaws from also? No, it's not Jaws. Jaws from what's that movie? Tango and Cash. They got the big jaw. Yeah, that's a different Jaws. Yeah, Carl Weathers did play in the NFL. Yeah, yeah, he did. So did quite a few players. I mean, Dwayne Johnson, um, Dick Butkus, obviously, he was an actor in NFL. A couple other actors that played in the NFL too. Ed O'Neill, Al Bundy. Um, um, yeah, Terry Crews also played in the NFL, and yes, he did. That's Cheeseburger Eddie right there. Cheeseburger Eddie all day. Happy Gilmore's a Yankee. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Some of the greats are Yankee fans. Spike Lee, Denzel, they're all Yankee fans. Yep. Jack Nicholson. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. Gronk. That's right. Gronk. Alex Karras. This is true too. Yes, he did. Alex Karras. Anybody? Anybody? He was the sheriff in the movie Porky's. Remember that? The sheriff in the movie Porky's, the original Porky's. He was Porky's brother, Alex Karras. You better freeze, mister. Which is another legendary movie, Porky's. Madden, Summerall, yeah. Gronk played himself, yeah. He was also in the Entourage movie, Gronk. So was Mark Cuban. So was Russell Wilson. So was like so many of these guys. Oh, big time killed it. Big time. Guy's a straight up legend. Straight up legend, man. Hell yeah. Porky's, you remember that miss, man? That's like that's a top 5 greatest comedy ever. Porky's. But Alex Karras was Porky's brother, the dirty sheriff. The bastard sheriff, I should say. Yep. Me and my 5 walking, talking rectums, huh? Yep. Blazing Saddles, I think you're right too, Consul. Yet I think you're right. Mm-hmm. Mark Cuban's the man. Rock up. Mark Cuban's the man. I like Cuban too. Dude is legit. Oh yeah. I saw the Nikki Glazer roast too. Nikki Glazer's dope. She's dope. She's hot too. I saw that roast. I did see that roast. Yeah. But let me wrap this up, gang. Go enjoy the rest of your night. Let's celebrate the sweep. Tomorrow's another game, another series. We got the Rays for 4 next. I'll be back with the lineup and everything else tomorrow. And just to put it out there, let's see before I go, because I love the comparisons today. Tomorrow, the pitching matchup is going to be They play at 7:05. It's going to be Will Warren versus Taj Bradley tomorrow. Will Warren, Taj Bradley. So obviously Will Warren won't be pitching Sunday. Brendan Donovan. Oh yeah. Yeah, believe me, I'm here. I've been talking about Brendan Donovan for 2 years. 2 freaking years. Consigliere, thank you again for your generosity. You're a gents. Closet Met fan, not me, but nice try. Yeah, I couldn't do a fever pitch. Oh yeah, Drew Barrymore, Jimmy Kimmel, Red Sox. Yeah, it's actually a fun movie. It's a fun movie. There's a couple of good movies. Wes Welker, Jeff Ross catching passes. It might have been. Might have been. I think he might be a porn troll. When he starts, add 6 inches to your package and all that stuff. I'm like, what happened to the dildo? With the dildo salespeople, we used to have the trolls, man. We used to get them relentlessly. Crazy. Yeah, I'm doing a Steeler. I'm probably going to add the Steelers mock tomorrow, Rook Up. I might do the Steelers and the Vikings in one video because Steelers, I think, have 4 picks and the Vikings have 6, or the other way around. The Vikings have 4 and the Steelers have 6. So I'll probably do them both in the same video. Yep. So have a great night, everybody. Peace and love to all ears. Let's go Yankees.